do you want to get an A on pre-calculus or calculus test, or just get an A in your class? So you got the right guy, because like this is the end of my sophomore year and I already got an A plus on pre-calculus. By the way, my year is ended, so like, so just so you know, I know my stuff as far as it goes with pre-calculus. I'll take calculus next year, but as far as now, that's all you should be concerned with. So today, we are going to be studying limits. This is just an introduction video to limits. You don't have to be familiar with calculus to understand limits, because limits are pretty easy. So anyways, let's get straight into the video. So basically, what a limit asks is that what is the y value as x approaches a certain value, and you find that y value using the equation of the graph. So for example, this is how a limit problem will probably look like. So let's just break this down. What it's asking is that what is the y value as x approaches 3, and find the y value using this equation. So let's just write this down so that you think it's more easier. So value, this is the value that x approaches. X approaches. In this case, it's 3. It's 3. And this is our equation. Equation that we'll use. Equation that we will use to solve this problem. Solve this problem. So again, what you're trying to find is that what is that y value as x approaches 3, and find that y value using this equation. So what you do is just plug in the value of 3 into x. So x is 3, right? So it just becomes 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. So this is our answer. Now let's just get into something easier so that you get a better hang of what's going on. Let's just isolate this, and now wait, my hand. So in this case, our answer is just 7, because our equation is 7. So what that tells us is that at any x value, our y value will be 7, because our equation is just 7. So now let's get into something a bit harder. So now, what happens if you have a problem like this? Just take a second and figure it out. Now, to tell you the answer, we won't just plug in 3, okay? Because that gives us which is not a legit answer as far as we're concerned right now. This is just a basic introduction video. So you should not, so you should not consider this answer for now. You'll consider it later, okay? So what you'll do is that you'll just factor this equation out. So now after factoring this very rude equation, we got this nice equation. So now just plug in 3. 3 plus 3 gives us 6. And that's all. See you in a later video. I hope this helps you understand limits and the fundamentals of calculus. See you in another video. Now that you have had an introduction to limits and continuity, if you're still facing problems, then comment down below any challenge or any question that you're facing a problem in. I'll try my best to get back to you as soon as possible with a good solution. Anyways, if you're still feeling like you're challenging pre-calculus, or if you just want extra practice for maybe a big test of the final exam, then I have the perfect resource for you. This is a workbook by the Dummies author. These guys literally pump out the best workbooks into the market. This workbook is especially for pre-calculus. This has 1,000 problems, okay? You will get tired of practicing, but these problems will never end. This book covers everything from algebra 2 to calculus, limits, and continuity, which we did just now. This book's link will be down in the description below, and get your hands on that book because there's only one book left in stock. And again, this has 1,000 practice problems. This is gonna get you from straight C's, B's, or D's to straight A's. And by practicing using this book, that you'll feel so confident in the test and that you'll sleep through half the test and get A+. Anyways, this book's link will be in the description down below, so go check it out because there's only one book left in stock. See you in another video. Please support me.